Hey there, what's up everyone? Today I have got a video to show you guys how I marinate beef. This is a video to show you how we velvet beef in a Chinese restaurant. Hope you learned something today. Let's get started. As you can see here, I have two very nice cuts of beef. In the restaurant, we tend to use top side or rump. This is on the rear side of the cow and it's great for stir frying dishes such as beef ho fun or beef in black bean sauce. The way we use to velvet beef makes it so that it absorbs a lot of flavour. And this concept will apply to all sorts of beef you can buy from the supermarket, and you can also use this method to velvet lamb as well, even pork dishes as well. So gather yourself these condiments and you get perfect beef every time. You want to first of all slice the beef into thin pieces. Get a sharp knife. As you can see here clearly, there are lines going in one direction. This is the grain. What you want to do is you want to slice it against the grain. 3 fingers on the beef knuckle to protect your fingers from the knife, and go downwards and just slice downwards like so. Let's do the other one now. Now if you get to the end and you have an awkward shape, what you want to do is hold it down with your fingers again, lay it flat, slowly saw into the beef and open it up, and then flatten it with the knife. Right, and now I'm going to show you how we velvet the beef. So velveting is a process where we essentially give the beef more thickness and a better texture. Get yourself a spoon, get yourself the following condiments. Start with 1 egg. So crack it into a bowl, and essentially we just want the egg white. Go straight in. Salt. Salt provides flavor. Start from the center, slowly wiggle your hand around the side and towards the outer layers. Once you get to the outer layer, you should stop and the marinade should be perfect. MSG, the king of flavor. This will really give your beef a kick and provides umami flavor. Same again, about 1/3 tablespoon goes in, sprinkle around the side and stop when you get to the outside. Sugar is great for balancing the flavors so that your beef is not overpowered with saltiness, and also sugar, as it's quite sweet, it will soften and tenderize the meat. But sugar is not the only condiment that you use to tenderize the beef, as you'll see in a minute. 1/3 tablespoon goes in. Now at this point, some people like to put oyster sauce, soy sauce, or even dark soy sauce into their beef, but I don't think you need to do that. Next up, sesame oil. Sesame oil gives it fragrance. It is a very nice flavor to add to the beef. Just 2 circles into the bowl. This is ground white pepper. White pepper will enhance the flavor of the beef and also remove any gaminess or like the strong beef flavor that you might get. So into the bowl, 1 small teaspoon will do. And finally, the ingredient that is very important, and that is bicarb soda, aka baking soda. Bicarbonate of soda is a chemical compound that is edible and it's used to tenderize meats so that your beef, lamb, pork, or even chicken will soften up during the marinating process. It breaks down the muscle that is in the meat. Into the bowl, we're going with 1/3 tablespoon. You don't want too much again with this velveting agent, because if you put too much of this in, first of all, it won't taste as good. It's quite bitter. And secondly, it'll be too soft. And if your beef is too soft, there won't be any texture left. So it's not very nice. Now, water and potato starch. You can use cornstarch, but in the restaurants we use potato starch flour. The balance of water and potato starch really does make or break your beef. So it's really important that you add the correct amount. I would recommend start off lightly. So let's say I put in 1/2 tablespoon of potato starch flour, and I will go in with some water. Water is a vital part of marinating the beef. Mix it. So just mix all the condiments together. Go in circles. You see how the beef is absorbing the water, so that's a good sign. So I've mixed it for about a minute, and as you can see now, it has gained a lot of volume. At the restaurant sometimes we have different amounts of beef coming in, so it's really important to judge it by experience how much potato starch and how much water you need. What I can say is, as long as it's not too watery or it's not too thick, then you should be good to go. When it comes to marinating beef, ideally you need to give it at least half an hour before you cook it. But you can also leave it in the fridge overnight and cook it the next day. So just give your beef some time to rest and grow, and I'll catch you in a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been half an hour. I have let the beef marinate. As you can see here, the beef has gained in volume. It is ready for cooking. One final step to this process is you want to get yourself some oil, some clean oil, and you just want to put about 2 tablespoons in there. Right, the oil will lock in all the flavors, makes it easier for when you fry the beef in the wok, and also the oil preserves it for longer in the fridge. So coat your beef in the oil. So with that being said, let's go make a beef dish. Let's make beef with cumin, a very popular Chinese dish. For this dish, you need garlic, onion, dried chili flakes, spring onions, and cumin powder, soy sauce, and oyster sauce. Let's prep these ingredients. Spring onions, garlic, like so. Let's get cooking. Wok on. This is a quick stir fry, so everything will be happening at quite fast pace. Heat up your wok, oil. Heat up your oil to about 170 and get your beef ready. See how it's smoking now? Beef in, off the heat, give it 5 seconds, back on the heat, slowly separate the beef. So cook it for about 2 minutes. Now we turn off the heat and strain it out. Nice and tender beef slices right here. Quick wash. Heat up your wok again. Oil. Veg. Fry. Beef back in. Oyster sauce, cumin powder, 1 teaspoon, some chili powder if you like, some sugar, some water, some dark soy, and some light soy sauce. And now we serve. Sesame seeds, nice and tender beef slices. That is so good. I can't stop. So there you are guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll catch you next time. Bye.